welcome back to my channel. As promised, today's a stitch with me, and I went for this one in the end. I couldn't resist those vibrant oranges, and this is the colour I started with. And how vibrant is that? I hope it shows it for you guys as well as it does here. It's a fabulous colour. So I went ahead and put the first few stitches in just to secure my thread on the back, and then just for some reason kept going. So grab a project, grab a drink, and come and sit with me while I work away on this. This is the kit from, I didn't even write on it, I'm a Wally. Hold on, I can soon find out. It's in my Gmail. So I've got my tablet right here. I think it's this one. Wow, I've got 52 emails between me and her. That's a lot. No, not that one, that one. Just checking. Yeah, it's from everydayedeals. I don't know how I could have forgot, to be honest. But anyway, the sun is in and out and in and out, so the light may brighten up and dip all the time, but we'll try and work with it. The weather's been quite hit and miss here lately. It's looked good one minute, and then the next minute it's gone completely grey, it's gone dark, and it's rained. And then Rob checked the weather not yesterday, day before, and he said it's not supposed to rain today. He checks the weather every morning, so we decided we'll peg the washing out, and then an hour later it rained, and it didn't say it was supposed to rain, so nightmare. If you hear my belly, I will apologise in advance, because it's just, I don't know, it's making some queer noises this morning. Mind you, I did have a sour sweet before. I think that's possibly done it. We're a sucker in this house for sour sweets. Home Bargains, which is like round the corner, they tend to have quite a few sour sweets, and the more sour they are, the better. We bought these lemon sweets once. They were extremely sour, and it was pretty much a challenge to all of us who could leave it in their mouth and finish it. I know I did. I can't remember if the kids did, but oh my gosh, the faces that were pulled in this house was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Mind you, it doesn't take much to make any of us laugh, really. I am loving this orange. It is so funky. Apart from this, I've actually pulled out Kelly's cross stitch again. You know, the mini All Cats Go to Heaven? I haven't had that out in ages, and it's just dying of neglect. So I've decided it needs a major amount of love. So I did pull it out for a little bit yesterday, although I didn't manage to get much done. 193 stitches I think I did yesterday. And then today it's been out this morning so far. I did. I've only managed like 100 stitches this morning so far, but this afternoon it is going to be my focus until tea time. But today is Fend for Yourselves. I've been shopping today, and so the kids do their own. So I only have to get up when I'm hungry, which is a bonus. Tyler's enjoying college. Really, really enjoying college. More than, it's not so much the college, it's the course. I wasn't so sure if he'd like it or not. He's doing vehicle maintenance. Oh, I can't remember the full title of it now. But it's like the very basics on how to, you know, look after your car. And then next year he will do the level 2 because he wants to be a mechanic. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, he had his overalls and his steel toe cap boots, and he was so looking forward to wearing them. He has worn them, but not got them dirty yet. And then because he didn't have his exams, he's doing functional skills, maths and English as well. But he's enjoying it. So I can't complain. Every time I ask him what he had for dinner, it's the same thing. It's either chicken balls or what's the other one? Or chicken something. One, he said it was just like rubber. He really didn't like it. And where's the owl? There. And then the next day he went for the chicken balls. He said they were nicer. But he's a little bit reluctant to try new things, Tyler is. Riley will give anything a go, I think. Ellie's a little cautious as well. But Riley's my chief taster. He'll try almost anything. And then, what else have we been doing? We have been, I might have said this before in one of my other videos. If I have, I apologise that you're going to hear it again. But we've found, I mean, there's a massive amount of shorts on YouTube now. But we found this one particular channel called Creative Explained. He shows you how to grow fruit and veg from the fruit and veg you have in your fridge. And also like cleaning hacks and stuff. Anyway, we were watching it just for the how to grow your fruit and veg from your fruit and veg. From your fruit and veg. I don't even know what's so hard about that. So at the moment we have melons planted. It has actually grown into a little seedling. We have lemons. Or did I say that? I've got lemons and melons. It's so close, I can't remember which I said first, but we've got both anyway. They're growing. We have pink ladies, which are apples, which are so, so sweet. Oh my gosh, so sweet. And we also have pomegranate. Do you know what? I'm just going to give up trying. Pomegranate. That's a seedling as well. That's growing nicely. We have gala apples. I have just started cucumbers. I think I need to do tomatoes and peppers next. But they're coming along well. Ouch. We've got like a little shelf in the outhouse, which is like an internal shed, weirdly, but we've got a little shelf in there with all the little pots on. And Riley loves to water the plants, so we've made that his job every morning. Water the plants. So I know obviously like the pink lady and the gala apples, they will take years to grow. But once they're grown, they're grown. We did try to do strawberries the same way he explained it, but it didn't work for us. And blueberries. And cherries. So we'll have to try again. I can't even remember if we've got an orange as well. We wanted to try nectarines because they're quite a favourite as well. But to do nectarines, you've got to take out the pit. Then you've got to break that open to get the seed that's inside. Now, do you know how hard it is to break open a nectarine stone in the middle. Very hard. In the end we got a hammer, but the hammer crushed the seed that was inside because you had to exert that much force to get it to crack. It was unreal. We even tried in our little garlic press and it didn't work. It bent it actually. Not so sure Rob can bend it back because it is quite displaced, but it was fun and we had a laugh. We always laugh about stupid stuff like that. Oh my gosh, talking of laughing. Last night, Riley showed me this new game he's installed on his tablet. He always does that. I say, Mum, look at this game. It's so funny. And he let me have a go. He said, right, you do this one. Now what you got to do is at the beginning you get this little... I don't even know what to call him. He's just this little dude, right? This little tiny character. And he appears on the screen in a makeshift seat from a car. And you get so many wheels below him. And you've got to draw the car around him. And obviously you've got to draw it so it touches the seat, so it secures the seat inside the car. When you've finished drawing it, you click race. Now you've got to get across this assault course style thing in the car that you designed. Oh my days, right? They're these swinging hammers that can knock you off the platform because it's on a raised platform. Then you have these crusher blocks that come in from both sides and go back out again, and come in from both sides and go back out again. And oh my days, my car fell apart. The wheels rolled off down to the finish line without me, and the crushers crushed me. Me and Riley were in hysterics. Just how the car fell apart, left me on the platform. I got crushed by the crushers and the wheels went to the finish line without me. So we had a few turns on that and we were creasing, absolutely creasing. Just, it's funny, isn't it? The things that make us laugh so much. I found, talking of laughing again, I had to send it Curly this morning. I found a short on YouTube. It recommended it for some reason. But it's, you see this woman who's bent over. She is absolutely wetting herself from laughter. And the video comes on. It's only a short and he says, what's the matter, Gwenna? Or whatever her name is, I can't remember. She says I'm wearing shiny pants. If I can, I'll put a link to it in my description because it was so funny. He says, okay, and what's wrong with wearing shiny pants? And she manages to stop laughing just enough to move her leg, and it sounds like a duck's quacking. And then, like, as soon as it made that noise, she was creasing all over again. And she tries so hard to talk, which is why they put the writing on the screen to tell you what she said, because it was hard to make out. But she says, I sound like I've got a duck in my, I'll say, lady parts. He goes, and what's the problem with that? No, what have you learnt from that, Gwenna? And she says something like, I've learnt that that's why they don't sell shiny pants, for people who can start fires with their thighs or something or another. You need to watch it. It's one of those, you have to be there to watch it. Oh my goodness, me and Kelly, we were gone. She messaged me back, oh my God, that made me cry. It's just silly little things, it's daft. But I find you need that. You know, some days can be a bit tough and you need a pick-me-up, and I tell you what, that was it. That was it for today. That was my pick-me-up. Hilarious. But yeah, I'll try and remember to put a link to it in the description box just so you can go and have a look and a laugh yourselves. Nice being able to brighten up someone else's day. Come on, fold with me, fold with me. Oops. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Anything more exciting than what I've been up to? I haven't even got you guys in camera, you know. That's better. I probably could have done with you a little bit higher, but you're in my old phone holder, so it's a little bit... It's temperamental. It bends and it wants to bend and it doesn't. And when you put your phone in, it just wants to completely flop over because your phone, it thinks your phone weighs like 2 tons. And I'm trying not to knock you as well because it bounces like, I don't know what. Look at this orange though, guys. Look at that. When I look in the camera, it doesn't look so bright, but when I post it, the video, I don't know, it's like it puts the light back in. My niece has asked me to help her with the unicorn cake. I'm like, okay, I'm good, but I'm not that good. You know, I have made cakes before, but I did her 16th one. But that was just a cake with, was it some sort of frosting around the outside and all over. And then, you know, the Cadbury's chocolate fingers. I don't know if all of you all know. So I don't even know, like, what we have that Americans don't or what they have that we don't. So if you know what they are, you know what they are. They're like these little stick biscuits with chocolate covering. So we stood them up all the way around the outside. And then, because Tina said what her favourite, like, chocolatey things were. So that was one. And mint aero chocolate balls. We put all of them all over the top. You know, that's about as technical as I get. I'm good with my hands, but not with cakes. Anyway, so she asked me if I could do a unicorn. I'm like, no. I wouldn't even like to try in case I messed it up. So we came to an agreement. I said, you do know you can probably buy a cake for cheaper than what it is to make it right now. And she said, yeah, but they don't have exactly what I want, apparently. So we made an agreement. She'll buy the ingredients. I'll make the cake and ice it. You know, the royal icing. Then she can put whatever detail of the unicorn she wants on the top. So, and she wants it by Saturday. So I need to get a wriggle on. Although it's only Tuesday I'm recording this. It's Wednesday when you guys are seeing it. So hopefully I've got a message back from her tonight so I can get it sorted. So when you guys are watching this, I shall probably be baking. She wants an all chocolate cake, chocolate butter ice. I tell you what, my sister and her kids are chocolate obsessed. The last cake I saw my sister with was a chocolate cake. She'd made it herself, if I remember, chocolate butter icing. And then she covered it with, oh no, Dr. Egbert's. No, Dr. Oetker. What's it called? That chocolate sticky... It reminds me of butter icing anyway. She covered the outside of the cake completely in that, and oh my gosh, it was sickly. I thought I was going to have diabetes after that. But they're mad in her house for that. I just think they're mad. Oh my gosh. I've got so much to talk about, you know. I received another photo this morning. Oh my gosh. I had to ask my brother who it was, and then he sent me the message that he received from my Uncle John, which was my mum's brother. And apparently the photo, oh my god, it's really old, really, really old. It is of my granddad, which is my mum's dad, as a little boy with his 3 sisters standing outside the back of a house. And it's from well, he said the little girl in it, Hilda, that the lady's holding, was born in 1923. She looks 2, maybe 3 years old. I'd say more 2. In the photo, so we're talking 1925-ish, and like the dress stuff they wore, and just, oh my gosh, just a whole different era, and it was just weird to kind of look at. You know, these little girls have got these white pinafore things over their dresses and stuff, and it's like, that's my granddad and his 3 sisters. We're getting to know a whole new side of the family we didn't know before. I can only remember 2 of the names, Margaret and Hilda. There was a 3rd sister as well. But yeah, oh my goodness. And like, you could tell they were, you know, happy kids. They were dirty. Been out and about. But yeah. So, he says, my brother says if I wait till next month, there's going to be a whole load. Whole new album with whole new photos, all from, you know, my mum's family. Like her dad, and then like further back, because he's done a whole family tree, my uncle has. Oh my days. I think we got linked back to King John. I feel like I've told you guys that before. If I have, sorry. But if I haven't, you've just learned something new about my family. But he's gone quite far back, he has. He's done ever so well. Had to correct him on my date of birth. He put it on my sister's. He got her year, but my date, my month and date. So I had to correct him on that. And he says, do you know what? I don't even know where I got that from. No, nor me. Because it's the, you know, 30th of November is my birthday, but you put my sister's year, so I gave him my sister's correct date of birth as well, so that's on there. He only had one of my kids wrong by a day. Other than that, he's got them all spot on. Oops. So he sent me a copy of it, and it's been awesome to look at. And he can finally add Logan and Reese's girlfriend to it. But it's been nice. It's like a side to my mum and her family that we haven't known up until now. Not properly anyway. I mean, obviously I know who my Uncle John is and my auntie and stuff, and he's always been there. But I think visits were not few and far between, but they weren't very often. We went there a few times. He loves to grow. I say he loves to. He already has. He's got a back garden full of apple trees and pear trees. He's been heavily into that over the years. We've always known that. He's got a little outside shed that he likes to work in. Not sure what he does, but probably something to do with the garden. Very green-fingered he is. Just a quick question. Does anybody also follow Amanda? Her channel name is BoozeMum11. And she lives somewhere in the UK, I think. Is it a little bit down? Oh, I'm not sure. I just know she lives in the UK. But I've been following her for a while now, and all her videos have gone. There is no videos anymore, and I'm just... What's happened to her? You know, she had a fair few videos out, and I loved watching her videos. But she's just gone. And if anyone else follows her and knows what's happened to her, gosh, let me know. It's a shame. She's got some gorgeous cats. Oh my days, so fluffy. I've got quite a bit done this morning. Well, it's not even this morning, it's this afternoon. I'm loving this colour though. If I had more arm room between me and the camera, I would have done like just straight through without having to go front to back. It's just harder because I haven't got the hand room. Oops. There we go. This is going to be so amazing when it's finished. told you everything now, you know. I need to get some stuff ordered to make some more project bags. So I've run out now. I officially don't have any more project bags. And as for all my ones that I've had for review, they're still in their plastic. Otherwise I'd have run out of bags a long time ago. But I only keep like my regular county cross stitch stuff in those bags. So I need to make some more. The new start I had with Dee Dee last week doesn't have a project bag. So it's sitting in a Ziploc bag for the time being. I just need a money tree at the bottom of the garden. That would be amazing. I always remember my dad used to say money doesn't grow on trees. We'd never say it to his face, but when we left the house we'd say, well actually it does, because it comes from paper, which comes from trees. We could be so sarcastic sometimes when we were kids. Never in front of my dad though. It's just, you didn't cheek my dad. Mind you, I look back at when I was a kid and you didn't cheek your parents. It was just something you didn't do, you know. You just knew better. And then you look at today's, like, teenagers, young teenagers, and they are so cheeky and, okay, not all of them. I'm not going to label them all the same, you know, because there are still some that are brought up with values and what have you, but you know, some of them, it's just, you could just imagine if you'd have said that when you were young, you know, the trouble you would have got in. I know I would have been in trouble. And then why they feel the need to carry weapons around. I mean, here in the UK, our teenagers have a thing for knives. No idea why. But they carry knives and they stab each other and it's rotten. And then Rob found a short on YouTube. There's this young girl. She's in a bedroom and she's playing with a gun. She's, what's it called? Is it cocking the gun when you pull the thing back? I know nothing about guns. Yeah, she pulls it back like to get the bullet in place and ready, cocking the gun. She puts it up, not like pointed at the side of her head, but she rests it on the side of her head. And for whatever reason, she pulls the trigger. And I swear, if that gun had been just a couple of no, not even inches, just a couple of centimetres, you know, pointed in a different direction, she would have killed herself. It was so stupid. She had the gunpowder residue on the side of her forehead. It was just crazy. Why would you play with a gun? Honestly. Anyway, I think you're all caught up now with me and what I've been up to and watching and So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to put this away for now and pull Kelly's back onto the frame and crack on with that one. So, as always guys, thank you so much for watching and liking and commenting on my videos. I appreciate all of them so much. Other than that, take care as always. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.